I'm joined by K's manager Alan Dowson after this afternoon's 3-1 home defeat against Horsham. Alan, we started positively, but we seemed to collapse within 10 minutes at the end of the first half. What happened there?
I thought the same. I thought we started off quite well, and no problem. We make a mistake. We centre half, me goalkeeper make a mistake. Probably conceded 3 of the most scandalous goals you ever want to see in your life. And the fans' frustrations, I can take all that and some sensible comments, but the nuggets who are shouting is to get a centre forward, and when you know what the problem is at the other end of the pitch, is ridiculous. I've got a centre forward coming in this week, to be honest. I've met a couple and tried to get a couple and all the rest. It's been hard work getting the right one. So I need to strengthen the other side of the pitch, to be honest. Like, 3 goals in a 10-minute spell against a team. Fair play to Magsy for getting a team here. And I thought the defensively were a disgrace, proper disgrace. It doesn't matter what we do in the training ground, you cannot do anything about the mistakes we've made out there.
Like you say, it was individual errors today. What did you say at half time? Because like you say, you can't coach that into someone, an individual error, to eradicate that.
You can't, because the problem has been here the last few years is our defensive. We've all scored goals with Bobby and gets another good goal today. That's no problem defensively. But at the back three and the goalkeeper and defensive error in midfield as well, defensively we were poor and we're poor. Before we'd start doing anything with attacking play, got to come back to getting a strong back four. I'll let it find one. We won't concede goals, and we can build from there. And today it just shows we haven't got that, So if you go for player, and Bash was our best player, and he's a captain of the club from now on, because I just said in there, when you need examples on the pitch, you need examples on the training ground, you need examples how he behaves and want to get better as a player. Can't say Christian Jolly and go and say Bash, because the only 2 I had who can actually improve themselves. So Bash will be captain of the club from now on, and Bash will, he might get a bit of stick through this, but he'll take it in his stride, because everything I want from a player comes from Bash, just honest and try hard and do everything. And I would have no complaints when anything happens. So I'm looking for players to look at him for an example, to be honest. Not anybody shouting at referees every 2 minutes or blaming other people, or blaming me or blaming anybody else by themselves. And that's why I'm making Bash the skipper of the club from now on. So we lead by example, and that's how we're going to do.
There's been a few games recently, including today, where we went a goal up, I'm thinking 2-2 Tunbridge, and we haven't been able to get a positive result from the game. Is there something with the mentality of the players, do you think?
No, I just think we concede too many goals. It just so happens that when, again, I got to Gavin Mack, who's got injured in the warm-up today, we wouldn't have conceded 3 goals if he was in the team, because he wouldn't have made them mistakes, as simple as that. But it shows when he's not in the team, and it shows that, we just defend pathetically, and that's what we've done today, and 3 goals. And again, we're seeing Dowson sorted out and all that here, and that's fine. But what can I do about that? What can I do about my goalkeeper and centre half coming for a ball? I don't know what I can do. What can I do about the second goal or third goal when their centre forwards got the ball, beat one of my centre halves, beat the other centre halves, and put it in the near post? What can I do about that? Getting it opened up in the third. What can I do? But do you think we'll do that in the training ground? No, we don't. We're saying we're getting tight and getting men behind the ball and and getting it. And I thought at 1-0 we'll go on and win it comfortably. That's what the lads probably thought as well. I don't know as a manager or as a coaching team what we can do with them 3 goals. All I can do is get players who won't make any mistakes.
Were there further words between Rob Tolfrey and Jay Dolan at half time? They seem to have an exchange after that first goal.
Yeah, talk's cheap, man. I wish I would talk during the game, to be honest. Talk's cheap. Simple as that. You get players like that, man, you'll see them for yourself, honestly, man, where the final whistle goes and they sit on the grass, because I want everybody to see that they cared. And they'll come in and they're sitting there with their heads in their hands and the shirts on the floor and all that, and they've had 90 minutes. I'm not a believer in that, to be honest. They've had 90 minutes to do that. It's easy. And people say, but North cares and all that, and stuff like that. It's rubbish. You get your care and you get what you put in 90 minutes game. And again, I can back to Bash again. It's not all about him in the interview, but I say where he stood out, he's our best player. Wing back, he's our best player. Centre midfield, and he'll not be in there being any falseness about him whatsoever. He will just be disappointed at anybody, but people try to shoot and they'll blame tactics and they'll blame everything else, but they'll not look at themselves, and that's why we need to shaking things up again. And I've got to get my finger out, to be honest.
How serious is Gary McDonald's injury? I know he was named on the team sheet and then pulled out the last minutes.
I don't know. It's a little pull. I think. We'll find out. Hopefully it'll settle down and be alright in the next couple of days. That's what I'm hoping,
After today's result and the results of the last couple of games, have you reassessed your ambitions for the season? Do you think we can still challenge for the championships, or are we now looking at the playoffs?
First thing we've got to do is get some points on the board and get a win. You never say never on any of them. At the minute, I just got to sort the team out and do better myself. my standards maybe went down a bit because the results we're getting. I understand that, and the performances we're giving, and when it comes on men, it's like at the beginning of last season, either we go or you go. I want to give it the best shot and get players in. It's not about the lads who are left. I never sing silly songs about them, but I have the right reasons to get rid of them. So I've got to get 1 or 2 in, and it's not about lifting confidence, but it's actually the will to win a game. You've got to get that back in your side, and how I do it by freshening up or changing systems. That's what I let it do, and obviously now it will be a bit of a laughing stock of people, I imagine. I'll take the blame for that. We let down a lot of people today, 400 people in here today. I'll take the blame for that. We've got some lovely sponsors in today and all. Appreciate their help, and ball boys who are there, who paid a lot of money to be ball boy. When you run around like I try to do to try to keep the club and help out the chairmen with income and things like that, you do take it more seriously than anybody else. If it keeps, if the run keeps on going, you don't look at one person, you look at the manager. You don't look at the chairman, or you don't look at the supporters, and you don't look at the team, you look at the manager. I'll let do something about it, something like that.